Zaddy. The crystal dreams. I was just a pretty girl.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to J&J Talks podcast.
Today we'll be bringing back Confession Day series, but this time we're going all in.
10 questions, no filter, no mercy.
If you lie, we're going to know. If you dodge the question, well, we're just going to re-ask you again.
So, first victim in the chair today, Jose Avila. Confessions for the day. I got a couple questions for you, Jose Avila.
Oh boy, here we go.
What's one thing you've done on the podcast that you hope never gets out?
I was really hoping about my really big, loud lurch when I think it was the podcast with your mom, and I burped really, really loud. My wife saw that, and she was just like, "Bang!" I'm just like, "I'm sorry." Again, I didn't want you to know that it actually happened.
That's
I was
funny.
going to just tell you about it one day.
That's
but,
funny. That's
But
jokes.
no, it's, surprise.
Yeah. That's hilarious. All right, confession 2. Have you ever been jealous of me or someone else on the show? You got to be real, because if you don't be real, there is punishments.
I'm trying to think, actually. I don't think I ever got jealous, annoyed, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Because every time I try to talk, one of you, or
Welcome to the podcast industry, brother.
let me talk. See? You do it again. No, I'm kidding. But no, not jealous. No.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Question 3. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you during, adult time? The most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you during adult time. This is juicy.
Well, I know I've done a lot of stupid things. I didn't really. It's kind of embarrassing, but for my wife,
Definitely. Yep.
But I guess for me personally, okay, this is going back when I was in high school.
Yeah.
So me and this girl was getting it on, right? So right before she went down to give me head,
Yeah.
I might have tooted a little bit. It was a silent one, but it was one of those. No, okay, it's going to sound really fucking weird, but when you get those farts, you feel like it's like a little bubble that goes.
This guy.
You know what I mean?
I'm not talking to you for 2 minutes.
Okay, but you know what I mean, though.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Get it?
We'll just go with that.
Get it? This little bubble fart. And right before she went down, well, that happened, and then, well, she said she smells something weird. I was like, well, it's your bed, so because it was at her place. When was the last time you washed your sheets? I don't fucking know. I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
So I just kind of put the blame on her, and just kind of I was like, why did that just happen?
Yeah, definitely.
At that moment, you couldn't wait 15 more minutes.
Too freaking funny, man. That's hilarious.
I just blamed it on her bed, but Yeah.
All right. Question 4 for you, Jose Avila.
Okay.
Confession 4 is if one of us had to get kicked from the podcast to go viral, which one would you pick between you and I? Would you help her brother out or would you shoot me in the back to go viral?
Oh, I'll help you out. I'll never leave your brother behind.
So you would shoot yourself out like out of the podcast?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I appreciate
I'll
you,
walk
brother.
away.
You're a true one. I was gonna say the same thing. I totally was gonna say the same thing.
I bet you were.
Yeah. All right. Question 5. What's the biggest lie you've had to tell someone to impress them?
I never really told any lies to impress anyone. I've always just been me.
You never like went over dramatic about something like, hey, I have this to try to act cool.
No.
No?
No.
You're a true one?
Yeah, I've always just been me. I didn't try to be better than anyone else. I'm just a goofy motherfucker. That's how I've always been.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely,
you know,
100%. Yeah, definitely, me too, man. That I'm on the same roll with that. Question 6. Have you ever talked trash about me or someone on the podcast?
Uh,
I think I could say someone. I'm not gonna say it, but that's up to you.
I have kind of trash talked you. Ain't gonna lie. I talked to your wife about it too.
Wow. Yeah, it was hilarious, man. They were chirping me last time about the podcast, things I do and shouldn't do. It's like, I am an upcoming podcast guy. Right. Yeah.
It's the truth.
All right, question 7. What's one secret that you've been keeping from everyone in the room? One secret.
One secret. Okay, I got a secret that nobody knows but my wife and my mom and my dad.
Ooh, it's juicy.
Well, if you want to think it's juicy, that's by all means.
Are you really 57 years old?
My linguiça is circumcised.
You're what?
My linguiça is circumcised.
Oh, you're circumcised?
Yes, sir.
Oh, same here, brother.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm circumcised. Fuck yeah, man. That's it.
You never knew that about me, so now you do.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I didn't really need to picture that, but
Good night. Sweet dreams.
Confession 8. Who was your worst ex and what made them the worst?
Oh, buddy. Okay, my worst ex would be this girl named Shell. So I went to go see my family member out in Durham.
Yeah.
It was my cousin.
Okay.
And I said I was going to go for a week, maybe 2 weeks.
Mhm.
So I went for the 1 week, and then I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to stay for another week. So I messaged her, told her, like, you know what, I'm going to stay for another week. I felt kind of bad for staying for another week. So, you know what? I'll go buy you something from Spencer's. So I bought her like a Batman bikini suit from Spencer's. Fucking, I spent some money on the girl.
Okay,
You know what I
I got you.
Right? And I gave her money too, so she can go buy things that she wanted.
Okay.
To me staying for like half that second week, and my dad's giving me a call because I was staying with my dad, helping him out. And he said there was this raunchy smell coming from my room.
Ooh.
He was like, he wasn't sure if something was dead in there or what the fuck was going on.
Mhm.
So he got my mom to come over.
Yeah.
So she ended up going in there, and I tell you, my room, it was full of Timmy cups and fucking this and that and this, but the Timmy cups had fucking fucking maggots in it. There was an apple core underneath my bed in the far right corner because my bed was pushed against the wall. Far right corner, molded with fucking fur to the fucking head.
I think I've had that a
Bro.
couple times, brother.
Fucking no, like
I've had that a couple times.
Destroyed my fucking room. My room was like, it was disgusting.
Yeah.
It was like I felt bad for the fact that my mom. I love my mom. Mom, I love you.
Bless to all the moms.
She cleaned it all up. She
Mhm.
cleaned. Like, she made sure when I got back home, fucking my room was fresh. Her, gone. Like no. No, like that.
So basically, your worst ex and what made them
Oh yeah,
worst.
she like, and she always thought I was like cheating on her, and also on top of it, she cheated on me with like 5 of my friends.
So like it was
So-
confusing, yeah.
Yeah, she can. Next.
All right. Confession time. If you woke up tomorrow with $10 million, would you tell me about it, or would you just disappear?
Dude, if I had $10 million,
$10 million.
I'll go buy myself a house.
Okay.
I'll secretly go buy my mom and dad a house.
Yeah, I would do the same.
I will secretly put money in your account, so when you wake up,
This
you're
guy's
going to see
true
this money
one.
in your account. And
Jazzy
there's a few
Tops.
other friends, like Stefan, like my boy Stefan. Shout out to Stefan.
Yeah, big shout out to him. He's a true one,
I
man.
would help him out. My boy Rob,
Yeah,
I'll help him out.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like my closest friends that I know.
yeah, definitely.
Like that. It's not. I can't really say are friends. They're more like family. You know what I mean?
Yeah, friends
Like-
and family.
yeah,
Family friends.
family friends. Like,
Yeah.
like a brother. You.
Yeah,
You know, it's like 17 years. Me and you known each other. Like,
it's a long time, man.
right? And they for the reason why we do the confession. Like, there's a lot of things, like, because we had that minute break.
Yeah.
we did our own thing.
Yep.
And we just got back together. Like, we still known each other this whole time. We just never really connected
Yeah.
until just recently. We were like, hey, you want to do this?
Yeah.
It's like, you know what, man? We got this.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, so I'll help a brother out.
Appreciate you, brother.
I'll
Appreciate
never
ya.
walk away.
Fuck yeah. Honestly, I'd probably do the same thing. If I got $10 million, man, I'd be helping all my friends out 100%, dude. And then obviously I wouldn't put myself in like, well, I'm not gonna have enough, but I'm gonna make sure my friends are good.
Like I'm
You
not
know?
saying, I'm not going to sit there and say, I'm going to buy you guys like a multi-million-dollar house. I'm going to buy you guys a nice little house that will be suitable for what you guys need, and then you guys can grow from there.
Hell yeah, dog. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That would be so
Because at the
good.
end of the day, all you're doing is paying your taxes and practice.
Yeah.
You're not paying no rent.
Honestly, man, I could use that because it is hard nowadays. I have 3 kids, a wife that I have to take care of.
That's what I'm saying, brother.
It's really
Like,
hard, dog.
I'm in the same boat.
Mhm. All right. Confession 10. If someone offered you a huge deal to start a complete podcast, would you take it? Right now, there's a podcast, and this is yours. Sign this paper. You own everything. No, but you can't be on my podcast no more.
No, I wouldn't let a brother just go dry.
Hey, I appreciate you, dog.
I think
That means a lot because that right there tells me that I can't ever let you go because if you say stuff like that, now I'd feel too bad.
But the thing is, if I was be able to bring you to that podcast that would make us more success, I'll do that. If I could bring you with me.
Mhm.
Even though our logo might change, our name might change, but at the same time, we'll still have our brotherhood.
Yeah.
We'll still be doing it together.
Yeah.
That's the main key, is us doing this together.
Yeah,
We're in
because-
this
because-
together.
You know, I have a lot of friends that say this. It is hard to do things yourself, but if you can find a true fucking brother that will actually stick with you through it all, 2 brains together, dog, we can make a rocket ship fly to space, come back. Man, we can fucking do it, man. So that's That was the biggest question of the night. That was the finale question.
Like me and him wearing exactly the same shirts, and we never planned it.
Yeah,
Like,
same
it's not
color.
exactly the same shirt, but close enough. Like the color wise, like come on.
Yeah, man. So next we're gonna do me sitting in the chair. Let's see how this goes. He has 10 confessions for me,
Yes, I
and
do.
this is gonna be juicy, guys.
Oh, let's get it.
Let's do it.
Your turn. Let's see how honest you are. Confession 1. What's the most messed up thing you ever done drunk?
Most messed up thing I've ever done drunk. One time I fell. Okay, well, I'll start from the beginning. I was walking down the street really, really intoxicated. Like, I mean, really intoxicated. And I guess I drank one too many and I ended up falling and I hit my head. And I would probably say that was probably one of those times.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Confession 2. If the podcast was to flop tomorrow, what would you do instead?
I would probably start another one. I love podcasts so much that I am that much into it. I would probably start another podcast. I absolutely love podcasting. But like if I couldn't podcast no more, like no more videoing, I would probably just become a local entrepreneur and start making events and making a difference in my community and then spreading the word out. And I think that could make a difference, because if I can't make a difference through the internet, which is easy to spread word, I would make a difference local, and then local spreads.
So no matter what, you going to try and make a difference in this
Yeah,
world.
exactly. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this podcast. Yeah.
Confession
3.
What's the worst thing you've ever said behind my back?
Ooh, the worst thing I've ever said behind your back. Well, if I say anything behind your back, it's to my wife. So if I have said anything, it's probably like, your fucking socks stink today, and I'm saying that behind your back. This guy really stinks, love. But then we end up telling him, and then I give him clean socks. You know, it's usually because he works all day, and then he comes here and he works doing the podcast. It's like work, work, work. So that's why. But that if I talk anything behind his back, it'd probably be that.
Fair enough. I'd rather you just say it to my face.
Yeah,
Like,
I know, but I'm a nice guy, so my wife will say it for me.
that's the truth. Your fucking feet stink. I'm sorry. I'm a working man. Alright. Confession 4. Have you ever exaggerated on the podcast on a story more than you needed to?
Oh, 100%. I've done it a couple times, and then I like catch myself in while I'm doing it. I try to stop it because I don't want to build myself a long train of lies. That's one thing when it comes to podcasting, is you can't really lie. But like definitely making something into a funnier story, or into a funny story. I've done stuff like that, but not like lying, but like making something into a funny story for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
So like you could never really just be real with what just happened. You have to kind of amp it up all the time.
Well, I don't always amp it up. If it's like a serious subject where I have to be serious, then I'm serious. But if I'm trying to be a comedian like I always am, you know, like sometimes I'll fake that I'm acting a little more hyper than I actually am, you know. But I'm just trying to entertain people, right?
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I'm not faking who I am. I'm just acting like an actor, you know, what people do.
Confession 5. Oh, you're gonna like this one.
All right, let's do it.
What's the biggest secret you've been hiding from your family?
The biggest secret I've been hiding from my family? Well, it depends, because when I had my first baby, I hid from them that my wife was pregnant. I hid that for probably like 4 to 5 months.
So, is there anything in your life
Right now,
right now, to even when you're younger, that your family does not know? Besides, we already know about the fucking tooth thing. Like you already ratted yourself out on that
yeah,
one.
yeah. Watch the last episode.
But is there something that like even your brothers don't know? Like nobody knows. Yeah, you must have done something that you hid from the whole wide world.
Just family or
From your family.
when I was younger, it was Christmas time, and I went and I looked at all the Christmas gifts in the garage, and I was just supposed to. It was like I think like 1 a.m. I was like 12 years old, and I went in the garage. My mom doesn't even know about this. They got us these electric like race dirt bikes, and I went in and checked them out, pulled the sheets off them, and yeah, I never told anyone about it, but I knew the whole time. And you know what? No, but you know what's even more messed up? Christmas time came and we never had them. They weren't there.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Twist. Yeah. I was like, what the frig? And the reason was, so I called my parents out on Christmas, and the reason is because they had to return it because it was too expensive. And so my mom was like, so how did you know about it? So I was just like, well, I just thought you would get me one because I've been asking. But she didn't know. She still doesn't know that I knew it was there, but I knew it was there. But it was never there. It was,
Oh my god!
it was such a tease.
Can you imagine being a kid waking up Christmas Day like, oh, I know what I'm getting. Oh, I'm gonna fuck that thing up. Go run downstairs, go to the tree. Where is it? Like,
Yeah.
where the fuck is it? You look at your brothers. Did you tell your brother? You didn't even tell your brother?
No one knows.
No.
I kept it to me
So you're funny.
because my brother would rat me out, so I'm like smarter than that.
Okay, so there you are. You're standing there. You're just. Where's the bike?
Yeah, yeah. I had to basically like nonchalant cry about it to myself without crying about it. Yeah,
That's like a child's dream, heart broken,
yeah.
shattered.
Messed up.
Oh, you. Oh, that's great.
Too funny.
Confession 6. If you had to kick one friend out of your life forever, who would it be?
One friend.
Yeah.
Well, it's not gonna be you, because I need you in my life.
Do you really actually need me?
Well, I want you in my life. I want you in my
There's
life.
a difference between a need and a want.
Yeah, no, I want you in my life. I enjoy your company. You're a good friend. You mean something to me. But see, I can't say that. I can't say. I don't want to hurt anyone. Like I don't want to say names. I'm not.
You're lying. You are lying. There is one person you would.
Oh yeah.
Who would it be?
I can't say it.
Say it. It's honest. I was honest to everything I said. Who would it be?
Jose Avila. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Hey man, I don't know what to say. I can't answer that question. I should have read over those questions. I can't answer that one.
Because you told me to fuck off behind your hand is not very nice. Alright, fair enough. So you can't pick anyone. I respect that. You're a true person to your friends.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt
I
anyone.
respect that.
If I stop talking to you, you know who I'm talking about.
Zaddy. Okay.
You have fucking digestive
fucking
issues.
stuck. All right. Confession 7. What's something you've done in the past year that you generally are like kind of ashamed of?
Something I've done in the past year that I'm ashamed of?
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. I'm not ashamed of nothing. Nothing.
Nothing?
Not a single thing.
I believe that.
Everything I've done in the last year, I've had purpose for. I've had purpose for everything I've done in the last year. I've had purpose for. That's it.
Are you ashamed of being my friend at this moment?
Am I?
Yeah.
Is that the next question?
No.
Oh. I'm not ashamed of being your friend.
All right.
Never.
I'm glad that that's out there.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, confession 8. Who was the last person you stalked on social media and why?
Ooh. The last person I stalked on social media, why? Theo Vaughn. I stalked his whole page. Why? Because I look up to him and I use a lot of the stuff he does, and I take that because he's a smart guy. That's why I learn off him. So that's one thing. Like what I mean is, I went on his YouTube, and then I went on his Facebook, then I went on his Instagram, then I went on his TikTok, and I watched all the different videos and compared everything. So that's a little bit stalkerish, yeah.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Okay. So you got a little man crush. Gotcha.
Yeah, definitely. Theo Vaughn.
Steve Vaughn.
Shout out Theo Vaughn.
All right. Confession 9. This question's fucking weird.
What is it?
Have you ever used the podcast to try to get with someone? Like, what the fuck? AI, what are you doing? What the fuck? You trying to get it with your mom or the boys? Which one? Confession 9. Have you ever tried to use the podcast to try to like, seem cooler than or bring yourself like more fame?
I wouldn't say to try to act more cool, but man, I'm trying to spread the word. I'm trying to, I guess I could say I want to be more act cool in a sense, because I am trying to spread something. I want people to look up to me and be like, that guy's cool. Heck yeah. So
you want people to feel your vibe.
Yeah, man. When I walk in, I'm like, hey, I run a podcast. I got it, dog. You know, like not a lot of people do this, and not a lot of people do this. And, I start from scratch. So, yeah, man, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I know we're getting down to the last final question here, man. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. That's a good one. Ew. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying right now.
You have to answer this question too.
What do you got? You gotta answer it too. You didn't say nothing, but we have to answer it. This is your fucking question. Confession 10, motherfucker. If you had to trade lives with me for a week, what's the first thing you're going to do?
Ooh, that's juicy. What's the first thing I would do?
I feel like you want to touch me inappropriately.
Well, I would look at myself in the mirror naked. Honestly, well, I'm a fit guy, right? So I don't want to gain those calories. So I would probably just eat a lot of food so I wouldn't have to worry. So I would just eat all day long. And then the next week I would be fine because I'm back in my body. So I would leave all the calories with you.
Fat, fast.
But I would definitely look at myself naked in the mirror.
So for a whole week, all you're gonna do is just look yourself naked in the mirror and eat.
Yeah, watch myself.
The thing is, I got a wife. Technically, I got a pregnant wife. I got a kid.
I'm going to sleep at a friend's house. I'm running away. Okay, so I'm actually living your life.
Yeah, you're me.
Oh,
You're
okay.
me. This is like a Freaky Friday. We're switching bodies, so I'm stuck in like.
Ew, I have to sleep in bed with Kayla.
Hey, it's no better me having to sleep in bed with Nina.
I'm avoiding all kisses.
I'm running away.
I'm
I'm
I have to
sick.
sleep on the couch. That's one thing. I'm sleeping on the couch. if I'm not allowed to not sleep on the couch, then I'm putting a pillow between us.
She has a big body pillow, which is kind of between us. Right now,
So we're good on that. This is a funny conversation. I'm putting a pillow between us.
But it doesn't stop her. We found that out last night.
Chastity belt. Chastity belt, and then I'm giving you the key.
But then she's going to start thinking you're me.
And I'm you?
Well, no. She's going to sit.
You're me.
Unless we can figure out, we can convince them both we switch bodies somehow.
But then would they switch them? But then it would be weird.
No, it'd just be me and you switching. But what I'm saying is, just while this is going on for a week, just stay the fuck away from us.
Yeah.
Like,
we're going to Las Vegas, baby.
Yeah. I got the good looks and you look like a fat man.
Yeah.
I don't want to give you too much clout, but
hey,
I'm a good looking man.
So if that's the
fuck
thing,
you.
I'm sorry to let you know it's not you, it's me. But I'm going to Las Vegas for a week.
I'm going with Junior.
That was a juicy question for the last question, guys. And honestly, if you think that we should make this a series and keep posting these, man, you guys gotta let us know.
Oh, I feel emotionally wrecked.
Yeah, definitely, me too. Yeah, like I said, guys, so make sure you like this, follow us, subscribe, turn on post notifications. We need to go viral, and man, that's my goal. We're Canadian based. I think we can make a difference in this world. And like I said, if you even want to be on J&J Talks podcast, we run podcast interviews, and we interview people and find out their interesting stories. I want to know those stories, those juicy stories that you did. I want to do confessions with you. I want to do truth or dare. I want to play card games. I want to go on live on podcasts because I think we all can make a fucking difference.
Also, buy the merch. As you can, Junior. This is the merch.
Hey.
You can find it right in our link or go right to our website, jnjtalkspodcast.com.
Yeah, this is our final launch, guys. We launched this a couple videos ago, a couple short videos ago, but this is our big launch. It's a limited edition. It's our first fucking logo, guys, and we don't want you to miss this one. It's only going to be available for so long. J&J Talks Podcast. So we got this, which is a loose fit. We have a slim fit one where it fits a little tighter, almost like this product. And then we have a hoodie. Guys, make sure you go get that product. You don't want to miss it. It's not even that expensive. And even all the funds go straight back to J&J Talks Podcast.
Yes. The more you put in for a J&J podcast for her merch, the more
we put into you.
The more we
No.
Yeah. The more we can put into you, so more stuff we can do for you. So going bungee jumping, skydiving, traveling around, spreading out J&J podcast.
And dude, we're not just going up like skydiving. I want to go in caves, secret, dark things. I want to do it all. And we have great ideas coming, man. We've been in the talks. Just behind this black curtain here, man, we have a wall full of ideas, and I mean full.
Yes, we got car show events coming up. Spring's just coming around, right around that corner.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like March in no time. You know
Yeah,
what I
man.
mean?
So, guys, grab your beers. Cheers to your buddies. Turn on J&J Talks podcast. Go to jnjtalkspodcast.com. Get that merch. Have that beer, and let's have a good time together.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that little notification bell, and we'll see you next time.
Peace, guys.
Welcome to the J&J Talks universe. On one side, darkness. Empty. Silent. A void where ideas fade and voices are lost. On the other, light. Energy. A place where conversations spark, laughter echoes, and podcasting thrives. The choice is yours. Stay in the shadows, or step into the light and join the J&J Talks podcast, where every voice matters, and the vibes never end.